Welcome back, family. Lancescurv here. I have a question. Not necessarily that I'm looking for an answer exactly, but just something to make you think. I have to give credit where credit's due. My good friend, Jack, he sent me a message last night. I kind of fell asleep on it. I get messages all the time, and if you send me a message and I don't respond back right away, then you got to know that old SCURV gets tired too. When I woke up early this morning, I looked at the message, and it wasn't long because we go back and forth with each other, and lots of times, most of my communications with most are just a perpetual exchange of voicemails. It kind of fits conveniently into our day. It's not time sensitive unless it's an emergency, then we'll call. But he posed a question to me. He said, Lance, have you noticed that the media has not really dug deep into who Kamala Harris's father is? Donald J. Harris. Even with Barack Obama, they give you a narrative and they don't give you that much. So with Barack Obama and Kamala Harris, mainly her right now because the election is over, she lost, but she was given a pass with so many things. Now we know Candace Owens did an excellent job of revealing the lies that Kamala Harris put out there. But it's not about what Kamala Harris lied about in this particular question that I'm posing to you. We know we have investigative journalists out there who, when it came to Donald Trump, every single thing they investigated, they looked into. There were a lot of lies put out there about Donald Trump. We're not even talking about him right now, but look at the intensity in which they, meaning the media, no matter what media it may have been, left, right, conservative, independent, nobody seemed to go in on trying to understand who her father is. And he's an educator, an accomplished man. There is information out there about him. But I notice now, after the campaigns are over, several days after, I'm seeing more information, but it's still lukewarm. What is it that they're hiding? Right? I mean, a public figure. And most people would say they don't understand. They would say, well, you know, this is her private life. No. The media is not a respecter of private life. If you say don't go there, they go there. We should know that by now. But no one seemed to inquire in detail. Now, I heard that he wasn't much in her life after he divorced her mother, or they mutually agreed to divorce, or maybe she divorced him. I don't know, but they divorced. And the general narrative is that he wasn't much in her life. Okay, that happens. We understand that happens. But the media, was a word given to leave that alone, to not go there as far as Kamala Harris is concerned, and why? Now, we know a lot of the false narratives that were put out there about Kamala Harris, and we don't know what to think. It's the same like with Barack Obama, and I have to thank Judge Joe Brown for exposing a lot of what no one told about Barack Obama. But whatever the media hands us, we just suck it up and run with it and believe it and just say, okay, that's it. And we'll even defend it and keep it going. No, it's not like that. Many of us have learned that there's a lot of deception out here. Many of us have come to understand that what they put out there for someone as their life story or their bio or their background may not be true. There's hidden agendas and secret motivations and so many different levels of what is out there in this world. Sometimes we don't even know what to believe. But look at what Judge Joe Brown said. Barack Obama was the most wealthiest president ever. Like, wait a second. Didn't Donald Trump come after him, and Donald Trump's a billionaire? And Judge Joe Brown broke it down. I'm not going to go back and repeat it. If you want me to find the link, I'll find it for you. Judge Joe Brown has been on my show saying this very thing, but it was on the old channel that's no longer with us. But it's enough out there of him saying that. And I'm quite sure those who are online and things pop up, if you're on my channel, you probably know his stuff because I talk about certain things. I mean, if you're a person who's into figure skating, I'm not going to be in your algorithm. You know what I mean? So why did they do that with Barack Obama? Oh, he's a community organizer. You know how that sounds? I mean, they didn't say it, but when you say community organizer and you put the word grassroots, you think of someone who is passionate about the community, but they're not necessarily wealthy. They might not even have a job, but they're out there doing things from the community with the people, holding up placards and signs and flyers and just sitting out there with a table in front of events and, did you know about this? We need to organize and sign this petition. It's not that somebody says, you know, when I get older, I want to become a community activist. Bottom line, there's no money in it. You pretty much volunteer. And you could be wealthy and volunteer, but there was no hint of his wealth. And a lot is coming out about him. And this is not about digging up dirt, but be fair when you investigate someone. Why is it that we haven't heard anything about? Maybe he's a private man and doesn't want the smoke. But still, people are going to dig. Why haven't they tried to dig on Kamala Harris's father? What is it that he knows that maybe other people don't know? Not that he would say anything bad about his daughter, but he's not really in her life. Those things happen. These things happen in families. We're not even speaking about that aspect of things. My thing, the press, the media, the ones who are the leeches and the parasites who don't care about emotion or decency or let's respect their right to privacy. Why haven't they gone in on Kamala Harris's father? It's kind of a mystery. It's kind of something in your peripherals that you don't speak about. That's all I'm asking. Talk to me. I'm really asking this question. And again, a lot is out there. Before I even hit the record button on this particular segment, I went and looked at it. I said, oh man, there's a whole lot more out there. But why did it have to wait until now? That's what I want to know. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Take the time and give me a response. I want to hear from you. On to the next one. Peace.
Lancescurv.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.